Today's consumers are demanding more and more information about the products they buy than ever before. Like organic food and fair trade coffee, they expect information on where goods have come from, how they are produced, and by whom. To this end, consumer assurance programs play an increasingly important role in many of today's markets. The Origin Assured label is a pioneering fur industry initiative which gives consumers information about the origin of the fur they buy. When consumers see the OA label, they know that the fur has come from a country where welfare regulations or standards governing fur production are in force. Since the OA label was introduced in December 2006, the international auction houses that are partners in the programme have been responsible for sorting OA fur, ensuring invoices clearly identify OA fur, and for distributing the OA labels. Buyers of OA skins are entitled to ask for and receive OA labels, or, if preferred, auction house labels with an OA mark. At this stage, only OA fur sold through participating auction houses can display the OA mark. But it is anticipated that in time, other sources will be able to join the programme. The OA labels and invoices then accompany each other down the supply chain to the retailer. A garment or fur product can only be sold with an OA label if the fur is 100% OA fur. Correct use of the OA label is monitored by Cotecna, one of the world's leading trade inspection and certification companies. They're completely independent, with over 30 years' experience in the inspection industry. Using relevant OA invoices and other documentation, they trace the journey of fur back through the supply chain from the retailer through to the auction house. Monitoring begins with a pre-arranged visit to a retailer or manufacturer. During the visit, a local Cotecna representative will check a sample of OA-labelled garments. The main purpose of the visit is to collect copies of relevant invoices that show where the garment came from. The process is entirely confidential, and sensitive commercial information can be removed from invoices. Independent research has shown that customers are up to 19% more likely to buy a fur garment if it carries the OA label, and this fact alone means significant advantages to retailers who are part of the programme. Retailers and manufacturers that sign up to be monitored are given approved OA user status and join hundreds of other fur businesses across the world who have become part of the OA network. Monitored retailers and manufacturers receive valuable free publicity on the dedicated OA website and free in-store promotional material. Fur is popular on the catwalk, with many leading designers choosing to feature the natural, luxurious material in their collections. As well as consumers, the OA label is also giving the fashion industry a choice on where their fur comes from. Top designers including Oscar de la Renta, Roberto Cavalli, John Galliano and Karl Lagerfeld are already supporting the OA label, and the list continues to grow. 2009 saw these designers take part in Label Me, a global advertising campaign launched by the IFTF with its auction house partners. Each designer created a look from their forthcoming autumn-winter collections using OA-approved fur. The OA label also benefits from national promotions in IFTF member countries. In being part of the OA initiative, retailers and manufacturers are showing their customers of today and tomorrow that they are part of a progressive, responsible trade that prioritises animal welfare. We welcome your involvement. For further information, please go to originassured.com.